Hi, I'm Alan Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
We're Cylinder, and today we're here to talk about The Tender Bar. This was directed by George Clooney, and it stars Ben Affleck and Ty Sheridan.
Yes, this is a true story based on a memoir of a young man who comes from a somewhat dysfunctional family. His mother was struggling financially and had to move in with her parents, and his father is not really in the picture. He's a radio DJ that's just never really there for him. But he has an uncle, Uncle Charlie, played by Ben Affleck, who is kind of like a father figure and a mentor to him. And so the story kind of follows his relationship, specifically with his uncle, but also his journey to adulthood, his relationship with his mother and his father, and just kind of finding himself.
This picture should have been a lot better, and some of the blame needs to be put on George Clooney, who I feel really never turned it into a cohesive unit. However, he also deserves kudos because he's gotten some really, really strong performances, particularly from the two leads. Ben Affleck is terrific. He's actually on a good streak because he was very, very good in The Way Back recently as well. And Ty Sheridan, who is getting a lot of work lately, the last thing I saw him in was The Card Counter, is particularly good in this. So you have two really strong performances anchoring a somewhat mediocre movie.
That's pretty much exactly how I would describe this movie as well. I thought this should have been better. It was compelling. I was interested, but it just kind of needed to be...
I didn't think it was compelling at all.
No? I thought it needed to be just a little meatier than it was. I really liked Ben Affleck. I wanted more of Ben Affleck. It's actually more of a supporting role, and I thought it was going to be like a lead role, and I wanted more because he was so good.
It's always good when you want more, though.
Exactly. It's a good sign. But yeah, I agree with you that it did feel like something was lacking from this movie, and it just needed to be a bit stronger. But agreed, the two leads were great.
There's a lot of music that Clooney uses throughout, and it gets so annoying and distracting at different points. And they're good songs, they're good oldies that he finds. But at some point, he relies on them so heavily that it's almost like he wants to have a listening party where you come over and he plays some records that he likes, and you sit and listen, because that's basically what it amounts to. He did use Steely Dan's Do It Again over the end titles, and that's a great song that I hadn't heard for a while, so I really like that.
I definitely overall liked this movie more than I didn't like it.
It's currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and I would give this movie 2.5 cylinders.
I would also give this movie 2.5 cylinders.
The Tender Bar. This is Alan Cylinder.
And Chelsea Cylinder.
Saying see you at the movies.
Bye.